Yeah. So thank you very much to the organizers for getting us here. It's wonderful to see a bright audience here, and it's an honor to be here. Yeah. So I'm here to talk about innovative use of steel in industrial floor. We are just to introduce Bekaert before I start. Bekaert is a 140-year-old technology company. We are into metal transformations. It's a company headquartered in Belgium, now in India for the last 20 years. Yeah. So basically, we're talking about steel fiber for concrete reinforcement. Steel fiber is a discrete, discontinuous reinforcement that goes into concrete to reinforce concrete, to replace conventional reinforcements in certain applications. It's present as three-dimensional reinforcements everywhere through the concrete. What steel fiber does to concrete is, in concrete, the failure happens when the first crack happens. Steel fiber enhances the post-crack behavior of the concrete and hence improving the ductility of the concrete. Per se, you don't expect any improvement in the flexural strength of the concrete itself, but the post-crack flexural strength is much better, increased with the dosage of steel fibers. What steel fiber does to concrete in terms of performance of concrete is it enhances the toughness or the ductility itself. It improves the post-crack flexural strength, just like I was talking about. In terms of serviceability, it improves the cracking and the spalling resistance. And it improves impact resistance. If you have impacts, including blasts or materials falling on the floor, you have much better impact resistance. You have crack propagation resistance, which also improves with steel fiber in place of conventional reinforcement. And the shear strength and the energy absorption of the concrete also increases with steel fiber. The fatigue resistance, which involves repetition of loads for applications such as pavements, are improved. The sustainability and durability of steel fiber is much better. These are some applications of steel fibers. Primarily, steel fiber is used in industrial flooring to replace conventional reinforcement. There are also precast applications and other applications in combination with conventional reinforcement to enhance properties that we were just talking about. In a nutshell, what in industrial floor, what can be done is to replace conventional reinforcement with steel fiber. By doing this, you have a reinforcement throughout, so you have performance of the concrete that's much more uniform through the section instead of having conventional reinforcement at a certain level. It's typically more cost effective than doing a conventional reinforcement. It saves time and money at the time of construction as well, with improved performance over a period of time. This is a traditional way of doing a floor. You have socket at about every 4 meters. This can be done with conventional reinforcement and with steel fiber as well. Steel fibers, of course, provide the advantages that we were just talking about. But in a floor, the first point of vulnerability that you have is a joint. And if you go back to any of your floors constructed 2, 3, 5, or even 10 years back, the first point of vulnerability is the joint. That's where the floor starts cracking. The best form of joint that you can have in the floor is to have no joints at all. So if you are able to design your floors with no joints at all, which we are able to with the recent advances in technology, you can have a seamless floor with no joints at all in the floor and hence much, much better serviceability. And this is achieved using a conventional reinforcement combined with steel fibers, and this technology enables construction of 20, 30, 40, 50,000 square meters even of floors done with absolutely no joints. So this can be designed today, and this is where the industry is actually moving towards. These are some guidelines that are available to enable us to design with steel fibers, including IRC SP 46, which is enabling us to design steel fiber reinforced pavements. And also there is ICI, which has come out with the guideline to design floors. IS 456, of course, also suggests that you can use steel fiber to improve properties of concrete. There are many available options for steel fibers. All fibers are not the same. It's very important to choose the right kind of fiber for the right kind of applications. Just to summarize what we've been doing in India, the first project for flooring in India started in 2008. Now over 12 million square meters of floors have been reinforced with ceramic steel fiber. So it's not a new technology anymore, but the applications and the innovations that are happening in terms of the designs and how we are able to avoid joints altogether are the innovations that are happening that are moving forward, taking the industry forward. Over 1,500 projects around the country in the last close to about 15, 16 years. Steel fibers are manufactured in Lonan. Ceramic steel fibers have been manufactured in Maharashtra for the last close to 8 years. Industry is shifting towards seamless floors to enable much better serviceability experience. Like I said, the best form of having joints in the floor is to have no joints at all. Thank you very much. You may feel free to contact any of us and we are available outside for discussions as well. Thank you very much for the opportunity and looking forward to an enriching day with all of you. Thank you.